Hey, and welcome back. I said I want to do a 6-month recap on how I've been doing with my low-buy this year. For those of you that watch me regularly, you know that I've been trying to do a low-buy. First, before I get into the numbers, because I've been keeping a monthly log of everything that I buy, a lot of the polishes I've been sharing with you in hauls. Some of them I haven't shared with you yet, and I don't know that I'm going to, but I've been breaking it up every month on what I've been spending, and I'm going to share with you my monthly, what I bought. I'm not going to show you the polishes because I've already, like I said, done hauls. I'm going to break it down. I'm going to tell you what I bought. I'm going to tell you the total for each month, and then I'm going to tell you my total for the 6 months so far. But first, let's talk about how I'm feeling as far as my low buy goes. I got to say that keeping a tally of these like every month, actually physically seeing the numbers has been very, very eye-opening for me. Some trends that I'm noticing is that I've, for the most part, been doing very well with not spending a lot of money at PPU. I'm not spending a ton of money with expensive indies, but I will say that I have gone crazy buying mainstream polishes, buying polishes from TJ Maxx, from Marshalls, doing online orders from Head to Toe, from Trans Design, just all these little polishes that are inexpensive, but when you buy 20, 30 at a time, of course it adds up, and then when you do that multiple times, it adds up. So I'm actually feel like I'm spending more money now than I was before. But I will say that I've kind of reached the point now where I'm thoroughly, I don't want to say disgusted, but I am thoroughly just like, wow, I really do need to step back and actually start doing better. So, and also I do want to say that for me, the low buy is not about money, because this is just my fun money that I use. So I'm not going into any hardships buying polish. But for me, it's about the sheer volume of polish that I have. The reason I'm on a low buy is because I just have too much polish. I'm not wearing it all. I'm not enjoying it. I'm running out of space. I do not have room for another Helmer. And I will say that I've actually filled up my last Helmer. Like, I don't even know what I'm going to do with all the polishes that I've bought recently. So, like I said, it's not about money. It's just about feeling overwhelmed with the amount of polish that I have. Okay, let's get into it. So for January, I'm going to be looking down because I have my, I have everything broken down on my iPad. So for January, I bought 4 glam polish, and then I got 5 ILNPs, and then I bought 7 random polishes, which I'm guessing that just means a polish at Walmart, a polish at TJ Maxx, here and there. So 7 random polishes. My total for January was $130.56. I feel like January was okay when you consider that most months for PPU I was buying anywhere from 2, sometimes 5, and on top of that also buying from indies. So that's probably around what I was spending normally. For February, I bought 2 PPU polishes. So this is the first time I bought from PPU. I bought some random polishes at Walmart, and then shopping with friends, which I did say from the beginning that my low buy was not going to affect when I'm with my friends, Barb and Krista, when we go out shopping together. Because, you know, when we get together, that's what we do. We go shopping for polish at TJ Maxx, Marshalls, whatever, Target, whatever, and then we get lunch. So I did say that shopping with friends, I wasn't going to limit myself when shopping with friends. So my total for February was $78.62. So I did much better in February. Then March, I did even better. I only bought from Different Dimensions. They were having a sale. So I had a bunch of polishes. She was having a sale, and she's also kind of like phasing out old stock. She's like, I guess, not quite rebranding, but she's going to start doing, from what I understand, she's just going to start doing smaller batches, and she's not going to keep polishes on her site forever. So there's a bunch that I had been eyeing, and I decided to just get them before they disappear forever. So I spent $42.90. Then April, I did even better. All I did was shopping with friends. So in April, I think April was when Barb and Krista and I were together. And I spent $29.94, so good. Okay, May and June is where I went off the rails. I feel like until May and June, I was actually doing really well with my low buy. And then, like I said, May and June, I went off the rails. So May, I was really craving neons. The new Cert Colors Vice collection was out, and I didn't really have a lot of neons. I have a lot of brights, but I never really had a bunch of neons, and I was just craving the neons from the Vice collection, particularly the red, the green, and the yellow, because I don't have any neon yellows. And I kept holding off. I think it was like 3-4 weeks that I had them in my cart, and then I almost went through and bought them 2 different times, but I just couldn't see myself spending $50 for like 3 polishes. So instead, I decided to go and buy a bunch of neon color clubs. So I went to Beyond Polish. So I bought 6 polishes from Beyond Polish. Then I also bought some Glam Polishes, some more of their toppers. So I bought 5 Glam Polish. Then I went to Head to Toe to get, I guess, more neons, more creams, whatever. At this point, I don't even remember what was for what. So my total for May was $195.26. So I completely went off the rails that month and doubled what I had spent, more than doubled what I had spent in the recent months. And then for June, I did even more damage. I decided after I had all of the Color Club neons that I really wanted toppers, and I really wanted a bunch of the Color Club toppers. They have like these chunky glitter toppers, and then they have these beautiful shimmer toppers. I just did my monthly manis, so I can give you 2 examples. So I had a bunch of these glitter toppers that had been on my wish list for years that I've been eyeing and just never bought. And then same with these kind of like shimmery toppers. So I was on the hunt for those. I purchased from Trans Design. I purchased from 88 Beauty. And then I was also on the hunt for the Orly toppers that I wanted. There's 3 that I wanted. And so I made a purchase to Nail Wholesale. And then when I had bought the neons, I got 2 neons, and they were just terrible. 2 China Glaze neons. They were just absolutely horrible. 4 coats. They were streaky. They were just terrible. And so I caved, and I decided to buy just the neon yellow from Cirque. I didn't buy it from Cirque's website. I bought it from, I think it's called Sleek Nails. My friend Lisa clued me in on the website, and it was free shipping. So I only spent $13.31 because it was free shipping. So my total for June was $201.40. So that means my total for the year for my 6-month low buy was $678.68. So that's, if you break it down, that's $100 a month plus an extra $78, however you break that down. So like, I don't know, $12, $13 a month. So $113-ish without me breaking out a calculator a month, which I feel like when you break it down that way, it's good for me, because before, like I said, I was buying PPU. So every month for PPU, I was spending anywhere from $50 to like $75 a month at PPU. And then on top of that, I was still buying from Glam Polish. I was still buying from ILNP. I was buying from KB Shimmer. I was buying from Polish for Days. I was buying from TJ Maxx when I was, things like that. So looking at the big number as a total is very eye-opening, and it's very like, wow, I can't believe I spent that much on polish. But then when you break it down and divide it by 6, I feel like it's not as bad as, or it's kind of on par with how I would normally have been spending, which means overall I'm not really doing very good on my low buy. So going forward, I need to buckle up. I need to stop spending so much money at places like Head to Toe. I wanna try to limit myself to shopping with friends and then just a little bit of PPU here and there. But I really need to buckle down and stop buying from all these online places, because that's what's really hurting my low buy. Anyways, let me know, any of you that are doing low buys, how are you guys doing? How are you faring compared to me? Leave any questions, comments down below. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.